Hey guys, it's the guy with Todd, and today it's President's Day. It's President's Day, and it's so crazy because I love presidents, and I have even pictures of the presidents right over there. But anyways, who is the best president? Do you guys know who the best president is? Like most of you guys are probably saying your favorite president, and my favorite president is President Martin Van Buren. I even put him on a framed picture because I love him so much because he's my favorite president. And, uh, anyways, the best president is someone who never made mistakes, never got anyone mad, and was just really good. But first, let's talk about who isn't the best president. And we got a lot of good presidents that aren't the best president. So first we got a lot of people might say George Washington is the best president. Also, I'm using cards to show which president it is. I'm too lazy to add an image in. But George Washington is the one that basically made America. Like he took the British people away, and I don't like British people. One time went to London for one day. All they had to drink was tea there. But anyways, back to America. George Washington made the British people go away from the U.S. And British people really like to take everything, every country. They like to take every country. But the U.S. fought back, and that's why I'm not speaking in a British accent today. Maybe he is the best president, but not as good as the president that I'm thinking of. Next, a lot of people might say that Franklin Roosevelt is the best president because 12 he had 12 years in office. And a lot of you guys are like, what? That can't be possible. Like, aren't you meant to only have 8 years in office? And I'll say, well, before a period of time, you could actually have infinite amount of years in office, which is actually still possible if you're a vice president, which is very cool. And he was just a really good president because he basically stopped World War II. Okay, now I'm gonna get back the next president, and here he is. This is the next president that on our list of best presidents, but this is Abraham Lincoln. He stopped people from having slaves. He is a very good president. He was a very good president. He fought in the Civil War. He was like the general of it. And someone else who also fought for slaves to be free, was also Martin Van Buren, my favorite president. He also tried to free the slaves. He made actually a party called the Free Soil Party, and he he ran for a term against President Zachary Taylor as the Free Soil Party, but he didn't win, and Zachary Taylor became president. And the two people uh that Martin Van Buren ran against, which was William Henry Harrison, he ran against William Henry Harrison too. They both died. What a waste! This guy could have had 3 terms. What was the point of these guys? They died in office. What was the point of them? He could have become the president. He only gets 4 years in office. I don't understand. Next, we got James Monroe. And he is on this list because he was the first president to run unopposed. Because he was such a good president that nobody wanted to run against him. Like, that's gotta be a crazy achievement, guys. Right? Isn't that so cool? Like, if I was our president, I would love to run um unopposed. It'd be so cool. And if you ask a specific type of people who their favorite president is, they might say Donald Trump is because he's like the best, right? Well, I'm not saying he's the best. I know who really is the best president, Martin Van Buren. Next on the list is Teddy Roosevelt because he had 8 years in office and he inspired the teddy bear. He didn't make it, but he inspired it. And that's why he's such a good president. Right, guys? Next president is the best president ever. The title of the video. This is going to be the best president. And I'm about to show it in 3, 2, 1. Right behind this card is the best president ever. He had no mistakes. He had nothing. He was the best president. 3, 2, 1. William Henry Harrison. He was the best president, and he had no mistakes because he only had 32 days in office. He had 32 days, guys. So he didn't do anything wrong, guys. He's the best president. He's the best president, guys. JK, guys, the best president is Martin Van Buren. You guys better say he is in the comments. He is the best